If your app requires authentication, then look no further than PassportJS. PassportJS is one of the best authentication middleware for Node.js. It allows you to incorporate authentication strategies using some of the most commonly used standards such as OAuth, which means that you can incorporate logins based on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, and several other strategies. Let's install PassportJS. So I'm going to go to the command line. And we're going to do an npm install passport --save. Alright, so once this is done, let's go back into our app, and we're going to create a new file which contains all the authentication code. So let's create a new file, and we're going to make a new folder called auth, and inside this folder we're going to keep this file called passport_auth.js. Now inside the passport_auth.js, we're going to do a module.exports is equal to an anonymous function. We're going to call this file using a require inside our app.js. We're going to do a require auth / passport_auth.js. And since the passport_auth.js returns a function, we will invoke this function. Okay, so that creates a file where we're going to put all our authentication code. Now let's instantiate passport. So what we're going to do is we're going to say passport is equal to require passport. And once you have instantiated passport, the next thing that you need to do is you need to call in the Facebook strategy. So if you want Facebook based authentication, then you must have a Facebook strategy module incorporated with passport as well. And this module is called passport-Facebook, and more specifically we want to instantiate the strategy. Now we will also have to install the passport Facebook module, so let's just do that. So go back to the terminal, npm install passport-Facebook --save. Now once this is installed, what you need to do is you need to go all the way to the point where you are calling in the passport auth module, and we're going to pass in references to the passport variable, the Facebook strategy variable, the config, since we would require the app ID and the app secret, and mongoose. And since you are passing in references to passport, Facebook strategy, config, and mongoose, we'll just copy this entire line and we'll go into our passport_auth.js and we're just going to paste all this here. So the next thing that we will do is we will define the Facebook strategy, which will allow us to do the authentication.